Hello everyone, welcome to Little Meatballs Nursery. I'm Sandra. Welcome if you're new here. Welcome back if you're returning, guys. Guess who's back? Back again. Sandra's back. So I'm saying that because I was just here yesterday with a video, guys. So I got the little peekaboo thing going on today. I didn't plan that, okay? I just noticed it actually. I had the dress on and I was like, you know what? Because it kept like falling in a weird way. So I'm like, I'll just button the top button. And now that I'm looking at it, it's like a little, peekaboo. So, have fun. That's all you're getting here. That's all you're getting anywhere. So, um, so today I have a few things to do. Jason went out this morning. He had a meeting. So he went out and I asked him what time he'd be home. He said around 1. So I got it like a half hour until he comes home about. Okay. My fingers are so pruny because, oh my God, I've been in water most of the morning swimming. No, I wish I went swimming. So since he went out, I don't know what time he's going to be back, but whatever, hey, it is what it is. But when he left, I was having my coffee and I caught myself again looking on different websites for the baby clothes because now that I have Olive, I'm looking for more preemie stuff. So I'm looking. It's hard to find preemie stuff, although they've gotten a little better with the websites. But anyway, so I'm looking and then I'm having my coffee. I'm in my nightgown. My hair's a wreck. And he left and I'm sitting there and I'm like, fuck this. I could do this anytime. I could scroll anytime, right? So I got my fat ass up and I cleaned the entire kitchen and dining room. I don't mean okay, women don't just surface clean. We clean everything, okay? We deep clean everything with the Lysol wipes come out, the Lysol, just everything, every little, area, crevice, everything, the back. Like they won't do the back of the toaster or, wipe down the microwave, the coffee pot, around the sink. Like they'll do the dishes. They don't wipe anything or the drain board was another fucking story. So I went in there and I just did everything, okay? I did the counters, the floors, the everything, the table, just everything, okay? And I feel so happy. I feel so much better when things are cleaned how I like them to be. So, but I have to say, Jason has been doing the dishes a lot lately because I tell him I can't. No, he likes, believe it or not, he likes to do the dishes. It gives him something to do because Jason's very he doesn't like to be bored or not be doing something. He doesn't like that. So, it makes him feel like, he has something to do. He has a job, he has something to do here. So I've been letting him do the dishes, letting him. Who am I kidding? I'm enjoying this shit. But don't want to get too spoiled here. Too spoiled. It's 30 years too late for that. But anyway, so I cleaned. He's going to be shocked when he comes home, actually. He's going to say, oh my God, you cleaned all this? And I'm going to say, yeah, because I got fed up looking at it. Another thing, so I got that done. The next step is to do Danny's room because the kid, he loves all the arts and crafts, coloring, painting, drawing, modeling clay, all this stuff. But he doesn't have a proper place to put it. His shelf is full of stuff, books and toys, and he has that thing over the door that I got him for Christmas. That's packed with plushies. So he has the art drawers, but they are stacked with drawings and papers and crayons and mod on. I cannot do it. I feel so overwhelmed when I go in there. And now I share a room with Danny. I don't sleep in there, but I have kind of a piece of the room. I'm not even going to say half because it's not half. So there's 2 desks in there that Jason had during COVID and the kids had a homeschool. He had put 2 desks in there, one for Ethan, one for Jack. But they're made of this heavy, I don't know. I don't want to say Formica, maybe. It's a real heavy board, okay? A white, heavy, wipeable, it's that thick, okay? And he put them in the, he put, not anchors, what am I trying to say? Things that go like this. Oh God, I can't think of it. Alicia, help me out here, honey. I know you know what I'm talking about. It's when okay, so he put them on the wall, I guess joints maybe? I don't know. Oh, stop it, guys. I know what you're thinking of. Not that kind of joint, all right? He was putting the desk into, so he put brackets. Is it brackets? I got all excited. I'm like, yes, that's what it was. I think it's brackets, okay? But they're heavy duty metal, like they not like just a thing for a shelf. Like they are heavy duty things. So he had to drill into the wall and connect them into the wall so that the desk holds up, but then you can lift it a little and then it folds down to the wall so that you don't always have to have the desk up. It could be against the wall. Now, when I had that as my doll room, because I had the doll room after COVID, once they went back to school, I took that room. Okay. I think they were home for about a year, something like that. I want to say for that school year during COVID when they were closing everything down. But, after that, when they went back to school, I said, everybody out. Everybody get the hell out of here. This is my doll room, okay? This is my doll room, bitches. I didn't say that to them. I didn't say bitches to them. But that's what I was thinking in my head, all right? I was so excited. I couldn't wait to make that my doll room. So what I did was I actually folded one of them down. And then I kept the other one up. The one by the window I kept up. And that's when I put the dowels into the shelves and I made my own, like I hung all the clothes like I tried to do here, but it's not the same. You know, it's not the same. So I did that. I had all my baby clothes up and I have pictures still on Instagram if anybody wants to go check them out. They're way at the bottom. You could see I took pictures at Christmas time, how my doll room looked. Just at regular times, I took, like, I would move it around often, but the prettiest was when I first did it. I did it in gray, pink, and just gray and pink. Was it gray, pink, and cream, maybe? But mostly gray and pink. I got the round furry rugs that were about 12-inch circles, and I put them all over the floor like stepping stones. They were beautiful. And one path went to the bassinets. I had two of these bassinets, so now I only have one, but I had two of them. So they led to the bassinets, the little furry rugs, like a pathway. And then I had another one that went to my chair at my desk. And I had a beautiful chair in there and pillows galore and everything was so cozy. I had like the flameless candles and I had some just, you know, scented things around and it was so nice in there. I had a little dim light so I didn't have to have the upper light on. You know, it expanded from there, but I did have Olive at that time actually, and she was in one of the bassinets. I have a picture of that too on Instagram, with her brother Sam and Jack, which I'm going to show you in a minute, and Ashley, which I had named her Farah at the time. And then I will use that name again, by the way. I love the name Farah. I think it's so pretty. If I had a daughter, I would name her Farah. It's a beautiful name. In fact, I'm going to mention it to my boys so when they have a granddaughter, they can mention it to their wife or their girlfriend, whatever, and say, look, hey, isn't Farah a really nice name for a girl? But I think it's unique and it's adorable. And honestly, I think I've heard that name twice in my lifetime. Once, obviously, it's Farrah Fawcett. Okay, got it. It's Farrah Fawcett. Okay, The Burn in Bed, you know, Charlie's Angels. Who is it? Come in, it's open. I'm on a video, so I just started like 8 minutes ago.
What's up, Kevin? Tony?
Yeah. So, oh my God, no, what was I talking about?
Who knows?
Please don't talk. I gotta remember. Oh my gosh. I totally am drawing a blank, guys. I'm sorry. I know I was on a good story too.
Yeah, blame me.
No, I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying I forgot it.
I'm saying you can blame me. Go on.
Oh my God, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, the pictures. That's right. The pictures of Jack and, oh, that's right, Farah, the name Farah. So yes, I will try. Maybe Danny will name his daughter Farah. I don't know. I think it's, where I've seen, that's what, okay, I got it. I got it back now. So I've only heard Farah, that name Farah, twice in my lifetime. Once with Farrah Fawcett, okay? And then once a girl named Farah that was on 16 and Pregnant. I think that was the show. Back in the day. Like now those girls are adults and their children are teenagers. So back in the day, I think it was 16 and pregnant. I think on, I don't know if it was on TLC or 15 and pregnant. I don't remember. It was one of those pregnancy shows, okay? Um, and they had this other girl on there. Oh my God. I couldn't stand her. And I knew she was going to be trouble. She still is in her adulthood. I forgot her name, but her mother took her, took custody of her son when he was little. And what the hell was her name? I can't think of it. I don't know. I watched it for I didn't watch it like, religiously or anything. It was just something that if I was flipping the channels and I came across it. But that's the only 2 times I've heard that name. So it's a very unique name, I think. And then when I named my doll that, I first named Ashley that. When I first got my first Ashley, my Bountiful Baby, I named her Farah. Okay. Then I had sold her, and I loved the name so much that when I got a Shia, then I named her Farah. So that's how that name went on. I love the name. I'll name another doll Farah. Who knows? Maybe it might be the one coming. I don't know. She could look like a Farah. I think she could pull that off. Hey, now I got the wheels turning here. I think she could pass off. I have to see her in person, but Farah is definitely a contender name. So yeah, guys, there's plenty of pictures on my Instagram if you scroll down all the way of my doll room, and I couldn't wait to redo that room. And I was, I wasn't forced to give it up. I chose to because my kids were getting older, and Jack was, I don't know how old was he when I gave up that room? I think 15. And he was saying that he's, he doesn't want to share it with his brother. He wants his own room. And, it was like, I could have said, well, too bad. I could have said that. But I said, you know what, it's fine, Jack. You know what, you take this room, Mommy will clear her stuff out, At first, I'll be honest with you, at first the deal was because I did have a twin bed in there at one point with the doll room, and I had all my that's when I still had like some artist dolls. I had a couple of Hempsteads. I had the pretty Melody one. Her name is oh my gosh, I thought I'd never forget her name. Taki, baby Taki. So Christina has her right now, not the one I had, but the same doll, but not mine. Okay. So I had that one, and I had the blonde, I think it's Anachin, that's how you say it, or yeah, Anachin. And she's the blonde version. And I have pictures of them too on Instagram as well, along with 2 of the bigger Hempstead dolls. I love them all. And then I had my porcelain Marie Osmond dolls still, and I had them on the bed. Some were on the bed against the wall, and then I had some on the shelf. I had some collection, okay, all over the bed, everything. But then I really, really got really into the reborns. And so I had to make tough decisions, right? So I started selling one here and there on Mercari, or, on Marketplace. I sold a couple. But, it was hard to let them go, especially like the Marie Osmond porcelains. They're beautiful dolls, but they're really not sought after that much, not for a higher price. You get maybe $40-50 for a brand new one in the box. And I'm talking about the big ones that have the big puffy dresses. I mean, that's what I was listing them for. I mean, other people listed them for higher, but if you want to sell something, if you want it to move quickly, then you can't, you have to take a loss sometimes, I take a loss most times, hey, but if it's something that I really want, then the trade-off is worth it to me. That's the whole thing I was trying to explain in yesterday's video. So I sold a lot of them to get more reborns. And then what I found was I was left with, 10 reborns and no other dolls. Which it was sad for a moment, but then, like I said, I was heavily into the reborn, so I was getting everything for them, and I had my own doll room. I just went crazy, okay? Now, I lived in the doll room. I lived there, okay? I was there whenever I didn't have to clean or cook or take a shower or watch the kids. I was in that room, okay? So I couldn't wait to get in there. Like, that was my sanctuary. I loved being in there, you know? Um, and then, yeah, Jack turned 15 and I had to make a tough choice. So at first, I said, I'll clear off the bed. You can sleep in there, but it's still my doll room. So I left the dolls in there for a little bit, for a little while. And he was fine with it. He was okay with it. So it was kind of more of an easier transition, I feel. Okay. And I'm surprised. He's like, I don't care. You can keep them in here. You know, he doesn't like the dolls, but they don't like, if he doesn't look at them, he's good. Like, he won't look at them, you know. And I had them covered with the blanket, like over the bassinet at night and stuff like that when he's in there. But he was fine with it. Okay. At the time, I didn't have any awake ones. So he was all good. They were all sleeping. That was it. But then over time, hi, Sherry. Yes, I did see Anne's video of the dolls for sale. I know. I already told Christina about Tommy. She's like, ah. And that's a great deal. Oh my God. I had Tommy. He was mine first. He's by Anna over at Reborn Nursery. And Anne over at Dolls in the Cradle is selling him. He's a cuddle baby with painted hair. Beautiful baby, the Marnie kit by Bountiful Baby. For $235, guys. Go and check them out. Yes, it's a steal. And Carter's finally shipped. Sherry. All right, yay, woohoo! See, I told you, they don't take very long, Carter's. You know what it was? It was because you ordered on a weekend, too. So they probably waited for Monday to process it, and then that's why they shipped today. So that's great news. So that means, yay! So what that means is that as soon as the Carter's order shipped, so Sherry ordered from Carter's for the box opening for my new baby. And it's funny because I just got a package for your box opening. So I have to open that, but I'm waiting for 2 more outfits tomorrow and something else and something, and the thing I got for Ellie. So yay! It's getting closer. It's getting closer. I can't wait. So once she gets that, I know, once she gets that, then she'll ship my baby. She's gonna once she gets the order. So when she does the box opening. So I would say, I don't know, Sherry, like where, I don't know where they ship from. So they should tell you under the receipt like how many business days it would take or when it's supposed to arrive. I would probably say Friday, maybe. Fingers crossed, so that you could ship either Friday, Saturday, and then it should be here by Monday, because Tuesday, because last time when you shipped, it was here. There's only one day in between. So I'm so excited. You have no idea. Maybe you do, because I know you're excited too to see your new baby too. So, everybody knows what baby you're getting, though. Nobody knows what baby I'm getting. Well, you know, Christina knows, Alicia knows, I think, and Amanda. Did I show you guys? Did I show you? I think I showed you. Maybe Amanda doesn't know yet. I forgot. But I did send pictures to a couple of you. And, of course, Christina was, like, amazed. I don't want to say too much, okay? She was wowed. She was wowed. So... Soon. So, okay, back to the story, right? So, it was a transition. So, little by little, what happened was I would keep going into his room when he went to school because I wanted to spend time with my dolls. And eventually, like, you know, when they had a spring break or Christmas break or whatever it was, and he was in there all day and night. And so I couldn't go in there. And of course I could go in there, take a baby, bring it out here and da-da-da-da. But I didn't get the full experience because I couldn't be in the room. So it was like, Jack, you have to give mommy some time in here, you know, and it was getting, you know, and then it went to, I took my dolls out, and he kind of took over the room a little, but I said, I'm keeping my closet and my desk. There's no way, that I can move all this stuff. There's nowhere to put it. So he agreed that I could keep the closet, and then the desk that's right next to the closet, for my paperwork and my nail stuff, and my mom is up there. But so I kept all that stuff in there. And then um we moved Jack. Then the teenagers got older, and Ethan didn't want to share a room with Danny anymore. And so we gave the teenagers the master bedroom, so they have their own bathroom. And so we got bunk beds for in there. First they were side by side, then we tried the bunk beds. That didn't work because Ethan would wind up coming out here because he was afraid that the bunk bed was gonna fall, with Jack on top. But Jack weighed less than Ethan, so we put Jack up top, but didn't work. It didn't work, okay? So the bunk beds went back. That was that whole ordeal I think I told you guys about with Rent-A-Center and everything. It wasn't really an ordeal. They're pretty good, Rent-A-Center, if you don't want something, or, they always try and get you to keep it or get you to trade it in for something else, but they're a little pricey. But if you need something and you can't pay outright, then okay, you gotta do what you gotta do. That's how I got my couches, and they've been paid off. So, and they're mine. So some things are good. But anyway, so they went back there, they shared that room, and then Danny went in the middle room. And so he has because Danny's stuff was everywhere. His artwork was in the dining room. There was a desk set up in there. Then he had out here in the living room paintings and things. And I was like, and I had my dolls out here. And I was like, no, you can't have markers or paint or nothing in here. And so he would get agitated. And then we had just buckets everywhere of clay and things. And I'm like, I can't do this. I just can't do this. So that's why it was better for him to go in that middle room. We pulled up the other desk. We made it all nice. Every time I asked Dan, you want to go clean your room with me? No, you could do. But I still have my closet in there and my desk, even though it doesn't matter who's in there. I'm keeping my closet. Okay. I'm cleaning out my closet. I'm sorry, Mama. I never meant to hurt you. Wow, I'm singing a lot of Eminem today. There was another song I wanted to sing. I was singing earlier. I was like, oh, I should sing that on my video. Now I'm going to think of what it was. But yeah, so the room situation. So I've always held on to my closet no matter what. Okay. So yeah, so then so Danny's in there now. Not right now, but he's at school. But you know what I mean. And so over spring break, I was like, Danny, why don't we go in there together, okay? And let's put in a big bag or a box what you don't really play with anymore. What you don't use, and then we'll have a trash pile, what you don't use pile, giveaway pile. I always put so much stuff outside, like by the dumpster area. If I have like good toys, okay, because we can't go to like bring things to places to donate. We don't drive, it's kind of, I've tried that before. I've saved bags of clothes outside in the closet on the patio, and they just sit in there, and we don't take them nowhere, so nobody's using them anyway. So sometimes I would give to neighbors, like if I met a couple neighbors, and I would ask them if they wanted the stuff before putting it out, because some of them will bring it to like Once Upon a Child or something like that. They will bring it, or to a garage sale, anything like that, so I give a lot of stuff away, like just take it. Like that's a lot of times it was just take it. Things that can be shipped, like I'll put on Mercari, like things that I know are worth it. Like I put on the when me and Danny were heavily into the LOL ball dolls, I we had tons of them because we loved opening them. It was always a surprise. And there was just too many little accessories and all the things. And then we kept a couple that we really loved, like Queen Bee, of course. And then the rest I put on Mercari as a giant lot. Now, mind you, those balls go for $10 to $12.99 each. And I had at least 50 dolls with all the accessories, even the balls, everything. They sold for maybe $55. I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy. But that's, those little things you don't get back money for, But But I do want to give a shout out to Kathy. Hey, Kathy. Kathy's always down in my comments saying, hi, Sandra. How you doing, Kathy? Kathy, I didn't even realize that you had your own channel until I think I went over to Lisa and I was watching Lisa's channel. And then I don't know if you said something in her comments about you did a video or something like that, or you were redressing a baby. And I'm like, wait a minute, Kathy has a channel? So I clicked on your profile and then I'm like, oh my God, oh shit, Kathy has a channel. All this time, I didn't know, girl. I didn't know you had one. So I clicked on your channel, I subscribed, and I started watching your videos. And I watched the one when you were showing your small dolls. And you were showing those LOL surprise dolls in the beginning. So those are LOL surprise dolls, the ones your granddaughter gave you. And they come in like the surprise ball. Okay. Like I said, they're fun. But they get pricey. But really cute dolls you have. Also, I wanted to mention, those little Wizard of Oz dolls that you have, those are the McDonald's toys from Madame Alexander. And you can find Dorothy on like Macari. I have looked for you, actually. when you said that, you were like, I have to find Dorothy. I was like, let me find Dorothy for her. Macari has them. A couple of them are still in the bag. And then you could probably find them on eBay too. I didn't look on eBay because I don't do eBay. That's a dangerous place for Sandra. No bidding wars. But yeah, you can find her. So just wanted to give you the heads up. And she's inexpensive too. It's not like, you'll find her, Kathy. All right. And I'm happy that I found you because I didn't even know you had a channel. I'm so sorry. That's why, guys, if you are new here or maybe you're not, and I'm not subscribed to your channel, I may not know that you even have one. So, when somebody comments, I don't click on their profile. I mean, I just answer your comment and, that's it. So if I don't know you have a channel, then I can't subscribe and I can't watch. So if you watch my channel and you have a channel, please let me know in the comments below so that I can click on your profile like I did with Kathy's and subscribe to you as well. I love to watch new channels and meet new people. And Kathy, you seem like a really genuine person and a really cool person. So you are now on my cool list, like Lisa said. You guys are on my cool list, okay? Yes, so do that, guys. If you have a channel, please just comment below. So we are going to move along, right? I have Jack here in front of me, so I'm going to pick him up. And if in case you guys didn't notice, well, it kind of looks the same because this is how I've been wearing it. But I took the advice. I think it was Maribeth who said it, or maybe Mimi. No, I think it was Maribeth. Maybe one of you guys. Because I was talking about yesterday how I just pin the back up because it makes it look like two different haircuts. And somebody suggested that, I just have Jason cut it off. So when I went to do my hair this morning, Jason wasn't here. So I tried that idea of when you put your hair in like a little ponytail with a little rubber band and you slide it so that it would cut even your hair across. So I used one of those white, like clear elastic rubber bands that you would use like at the end of braids, maybe. Bad idea. I put my hair in a ponytail, center, okay? It was centered. It was all the way up, the elastic. So I figured, how hard could it be? I'm just going to hold the right below the ponyo and then cut. What's so hard, right? Mid cut, because my fucking scissors are, I got to get new scissors, okay? But my fucking scissors are dull. So my hair cutting scissors, because they fucking use it for everything else. But anyway, so I'm cutting and everything's going great, all right? I'm holding it. I'm like this. I'm like, You should have seen me. I should have done a video for that. I was holding it with this hand. I had the scissor in the other, and I'm backwards in the mirror. Okay, I have in the bathroom. I have the the big mirror. So I'm I'm backwards so that all the hair falls into the sink. Right. So I'm backwards, but I'm but in between. Okay, I put down. Wait, I forgot what the hell I did. I probably put down the scissor for a second after I started, to look at in the other mirror so I could see what the hell I'm doing. So everything's going great. I'm holding it. I'm like, okay, straight. Midway, pop. The fucking elastic band breaks. It goes flying across the room. And I'm midway cut, and I'm like, fuck. I'm like, okay, what do I do? Do I just keep going? Because now the hair has fallen down. So am I going to get a straight cut? So I'm trying to hold it still. Okay, because remember, I was holding it below the rubber band. So I'm like, okay, just keep cutting, Sandra. It's just going to... I felt the hair falling every fucking where. Oh, my God. It was... My sink looked like, I don't know, like a grooming station. It was horrible. They were everywhere. So I had to clean that up, but it didn't it didn't work. You know what happened? I did good. I cut straight across in the back. But for some reason, these two side pieces were still there. I don't even fucking understand that. Like I had a ponytail, okay? The middle part got cut. But what I was left with after the rubber band snapped, I was left with two dog ears. So I'm holding up the mirror. I'm like, fuck, now what am I going to do? So I did what anybody would do. I took the piece of the hair and I fucking chopped it off. I took the other piece and I fucking chopped it. I said, there, now it's done. And I figured, I did clean it up a little, but I figured Jason could just, later on, just, even it a little bit. There's probably, I'm thinking a couple little, pieces towards the back, that need a little more edging. But, I like it choppy anyway. Whenever I got a haircut, I always said, do it choppy. I love choppy layers. I love that look. Okay. Like, this, like not, I don't want everything to be one length straight. I don't like that. So I feel like it just weighs your hair down, especially mine, because mine's so heavy and thick. So I like when, it has a lot of layers to it and, chunky layers and, when they do the what's it called? They cut into in other words, any haircut that I got, they always cut into it instead of straight across. They always cut into it and, made choppy layers. And I loved it like that. Always using that texturizer, pomade stuff and pulling it all out and blow drying it. And I love it. I love it. Anyway, so let's get Jack. There's my hair cutting story. You guys would have been laughing your ass off, seriously. So this is Jack's little teddy bear and his pacifier clip from Itsy Ritzy. And then attached to that, because he can't use that, that's just for show, he has his name passy clips. It's Jack. And then he has this gold little pin here with a J on it. And then I have his pacifier there. I got to get more of these. So but I also, let me get him, because he's such a, look at him. Oh, look at his head. Get over here, Jack. Get over here. At least I could hold you like this. And you guys didn't see him in the teddy bear outfit, so. Oh, this blanket that I have on my chair is just, it's like all the fuzzies are just jumping on me. So here's Jack. Little baby Jack. It'll be 18 years. A couple more months. 18 years since I've seen my little baby like this and held him. But I have him here forever. Quickly want to give another shout out to Jenna. Hey, Jenna. Hey, girl. Jenna is a viewer, and she left a comment yesterday, and I was so happy. I was so excited to see you in the comments, Jenna. You should comment more often, honey. Jenna is a family friend. She's a friend of Jack's, and Really sweet girl. Really sweet girl. So, yes, Jenna, it was nice to see you. And comment, girl. um, so, yeah, so this is little Jack. I love him. I wish I could kiss him. I want to kiss him so bad, but I can't with my lipstick, guys. Who else was saying that? Somebody else kept saying that they wanted to kiss them so bad with their lipstick. Oh, Amanda was saying because the oils maybe in your lips get into the paint. That too. But somebody was saying because their lipstick. Who was it? It's not Christina. Christina doesn't wear lipstick. Maybe you do. Maybe you do sometimes. I don't know. Who was it? Somebody was saying, I was watching the video, somebody was saying that they have lipstick on. Damn it. I wasn't Sherry. I have to go down the list of people. Was it you, Alicia, that you had lipstick on? Maybe it was Lisa. I'm not sure. Somebody was saying that. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I say that too because, you know, even though this is color stay, you know, it does peel off, as we know, as I told you yesterday. But this baby. Now, his head was revarnished once. But, you know, Anna said he didn't need it, but she still did it for me. And he came back with a little extra texture and she added a little more, I think, rosy to the cheeks. But this is the Lena Kit by Elisa Marks. And he is a cuddle baby. And there he is, my baby. Oh, my baby. Look at that hair. It looks like mama's hair. But Jack, okay, so, I mean, she did the best she could with the hair. Look at that. He does have that mark here, but it's not, it's more like a rashy look. It's more spaced out, instead of just one, like, boom. You know, it has a lot of dots to it around it and everything. But for some reason, it's coming up weird. It doesn't look like that in person. But look, see the rosy cheeks? She added that, his chin. My son does not have a butt chin. But, you know, this was the, you know, closest kit we could get to him without me having to pay like $400 for the actual Jack kit by Nikki Johnston, which was sold out at the time. But she could get it for me for like, I think it was $300 just for the kit. And I'm like, I can't do that. I can't do that. So there he is. See, he has like, there we go. It's more of like capillaries kind of thing. You see? Oh, look at those eyebrows. Oh, I'm going to melt. The double chin. Look at him. This painting is so incredible. My baby. You know, and you know what? I'm looking, right? Because usually I have the girls on, you know? Well, I have been, anyway. I got to get Olive a name thing. I've been looking. I got to get her one. Because she ain't going nowhere, okay? And even if she does, her name will stay Olive forever. But the only place she would go is back to Sherry. We already have an agreement, so that's it. Anyway, so as I was, you know, going to pick him up, because I wanted to put like a blanket over me, like I do with the girls, you know. Wouldn't you know, I don't have any boys' blankets left. I don't know how that happened. I think in the midst of sending many dolls off, you know, all the silicones and whatever else, I guess I must have just kept grabbing blankets, not realizing that I don't have any more boys' blankets. Terrible mom, right? I have no boys' blankets, so he's going to have to stay cold. At least he has a sweater. I think he has a sweater. You want to put your sweater on, Jack? So yeah, so now I have to look for boys' blankets too. I'm like, shit. So I'm thinking, like, I don't know. I did have a teddy bear blanket for him at one point. And now he has this and his teddy bear outfit. That would be adorable, a little teddy bear blanket. Or like, I don't know. I don't know. Um, Even a little, like a sage green or, I don't know, a baby blue or something that has those colors in it with teddy bears. I don't know. Um, so I'm going to have to look and see what they got. But that's going to have to be a main purchase next month because I don't have no baby blankets. For boys. I have for girls. Um, well, well, you want to know what I have left for girls is that I have that big white plush one lined in the pink ruffles that came with Yuna that I am keeping. I love that blanket. So that's for the girls, and then I have one muslin blanket for the girls that is white background with pink roses all over it and green leaves. That's the only two blankets I have for girls. So I have to go blanket shopping because yeah, I'm gonna have to. And now that the weather, it's obviously getting warmer, so I think I'm gonna look for something more of like a muslin material or I don't know. I gotta look. But I haven't done baby blanket shopping in a while. So, Jack, you're gonna get a new blanket, okay? Are you gonna help me pick it out or what? I know that these are dolls, guys, okay? If somebody's new here and looking at me talking to this doll, talking to this baby, I promise you he's very warm. Okay, so is that door open? It better not be. Um, Looks like the sun is trying to peek out. It's kind of like over like I don't know, cloud. How do you call that? Jason would know. I don't know. So what else was I going to talk about? Oh yeah. So we're gonna get Olive here. Let's hold them together. How about that? Let's hold them together just for a second. Well, not for a second, but and this is Olive's little bow with the itsy ritzy pacifier, and of course, again, that's just for show, like Jack's with the bear. I don't know. I hope I can pick her up. Come on, girl. I'd like to redress her today if we have time. We should. Here's Olive. Oh, look at them. See, I don't want to put them on my black sweater like that, but look at them together. She's so tiny next to me. I know she seems big because of the way I'm holding. Come on, let's put you two together, all right? Like, together. There we go. Brother and sister, together forever. Look at them. Well, here, let's bring them up close because they are by different artists, so you can get an idea. Oh, look at them. They have almost the same spots on their head. That is so cute. Look at their rashes. Look up close. Can you guys see that up close? Like the capillaries and stuff on Jack, and then her little... Now see, this camera is picking up something weird on him, isn't it? Like a white spot. Right? Right above his eyebrow. Look at that. Isn't that like some kind of white spot? Guys, you gotta tell me. Right here. Right here. Like it's going up here. Is that like some kind of white spot? Huh. I just noticed that. I don't know. But there's my cutie patooties. Okay, Jack and Olive. So, let me put Jack down for a moment. Yeah, so I gotta, after the video, I'll go look at some blankets and see. Because, let me get her. I do want to change her. Maybe we'll change her first because then I have, so all the stuff that I had for sale yesterday, all the 3 lots, all 3 sold. So, I have nothing left. All 3 sold. So, I was going to do the box packing, now and tape up the box and address it so that when Jason goes out next time he can mail it. So I think we're going to do that, but maybe we'll dress her first. What do you guys think? Dress her first and then do the box packing. And then I do have to, I'm going to do another video, obviously, once I have everything together of Sherry's box closing. But Sherry, like last time, on that video, you can't peek, all right? I know Larry will be there to, you know what I mean. No peeking. So I'll do that on a separate video, obviously, because I don't have everything here yet, and I want to do everything kind of together. So, yeah, we'll do that of the stuff that's sold. It all sold to one person, so obviously they got a discount on the shipping because it's one shipping charge. So everything fits in the one box. I just have to maneuver it a little bit. So let's dress her though. Let's dress her first, right? Let's dress her first. Let me get a sip of coffee over here. Hey, babe. He probably has his headphones on. Babe. He won't hear a thing. Nothing. That's what I get all day from him and Jack. It looked like I just had a spider crawl down the ring light. It better not. It better not. Okay, Olive, what are we going to wear? And you know that I'm going to dress you up here because Jack is down there. All right, let's see. Watch, this whole thing's going to fall down. Oh, my God. You know, I wonder if she would fit into this. She might. Let me try this on her. She might, but if not, no, I don't know. Well, I probably have to pull it up to make it look like pants and a shirt. Do I want to put this on you? Or should we put, where is that outfit that I wanted to put on you? Here it is. This one. This is the one that was next in line to put on her. So, but you know what? This was tight, I remember, around her waist last time. But I think it was because we had too many things going on. So let's try it. If it's still too tight, I feel bad. I mean, it fits her, but it's, I know, it's a doll. She's not going to feel it. Well, I mean, you know, I don't, you know, you guys know. Like, you don't want to put something tight on the baby, you know? Okay, so these unicorn booties are the cutest. Cutest. I love them. That was really nice to send with her, really, Sherry, because I really love those. Okay, let's see. Okay. You know, those pants match that shirt. You know what? I think these would match too. That would match the shirt. Well, it depends. Do we want to go no, maybe not. All right, let's just worry about one thing at a time here, okay? Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Sandra. I'm talking to me. I'm talking to me and myself and I. All right. But yeah, I'm glad that I did decide to cut the back out because, whatever. Because it was silly. It looked, like I said, it looked like two different haircuts. I had to keep pinning it up because it looked so stupid. It kind of was looking like a mullet. That's what it was looking like. And I was like, no. I mean, you know, I like Achy Breaky Heart and all, but, you know, I'm not. Well, we used to sing that song all the time. Now that I think about it. Oh my God. Now I'm going to start singing. No, I'm not singing Achy Breaky Heart. No way. No way. In fact, now it's going to be stuck in my head. Get it out of my head. Why did I have to think of that? Why? Oh my God. So yeah, so I'm glad because now I don't have to pin it up or nothing. Um, and now it'll grow from there, and this will grow out with it, and then it'll be all one length once it grows all out. I tell you guys, I'm brave with my hair because I don't care. Okay, I know a lot of people hang on to their hair. My mother was one of those people. She did not like change at all with her hair. She didn't want it cut. She didn't want to do nothing to it. She had the same style forever. She didn't want to change it. That was her hair, and that was it. So my mother had the same style for a very long time. And for a very long time it was that style of like Charlie's Angels, right? Like it was, and I think everybody kind of had that at one point, but it was like, long like to here. And then she would blow dry it with the curly brush all in the front, like feathered look all the way. And on the top, you know, that's how they did. Like she would part it down the middle and then do the you know what I mean? So that it was all curled back like Jacqueline Smith, Farrah Fawcett, like they all used to wear their hair like that. So that was my mother's style for many, many years. She might have switched it up a little bit at one point and done a full bang with the hair, and then blow it back that way. But yeah, that was her that was her style. Okay, let's try these pants on first. Should I leave the sock on? It might be harder to get the pants on, but I guess let's leave the sock on. Let's see. Or will it leave, yeah, no, it'll leave like, you'll see the cuff of the sock then in the footed pant if you leave it. I know she looks so crazy. I'm sorry, Olive. I'm sorry. Okay, so we're trying on the pants. I hope that they're not too tight around the waist. But we'll see. I think it might have been because she had double shirts on at the time. So we'll see. Looks like I could have left the sock on, but... Okay, take this one off. And then we'll put this in there. Come on, girl. This takes a little minute here. Yeah, so guys, go check out Ann at Dolls in the Cradle. She just posted a video earlier today of I don't know how many she has left by now because the prices were fucking incredible. But Ann at Dolls in the Cradle, go check her last video out. She was selling a lot of dolls for really good prices, like really good. So go check her out, Ann at Dolls in the Cradle, if you don't know who she is. She's a very sweet lady. Okay, what is... Okay, so do I want to just do this? Is that going to make it not as tight? Or what? What do we say, Olive? I mean, it's... For me, I should have left the sock on, I feel. And it's not the best fit. Like, it's tight around the waist. You could see. It's tight around the waist. And I just feel like she's being squeezed too much. Like a girdle. No, I think it's all right. And you know what? If mommy thinks if mommy thinks it's hurting you, no. I could see why, you know what though? I could see why people that are on the outside looking into this hobby think we're nuts. I really could see it now. Like, because the way we talk to the babies, the way we hold them, the way we, all these things that we do, we know that it's, role play. We know that they're not real. But, can you imagine, from somebody that knows nothing about it, and they see us, they just happen to come across a channel, and we're talking to the baby and saying, oh, this one needs this, and I gotta buy this. And then saying, well, this may be too tight on her, so I don't know if I could leave it on her. And people must think we're cuckoo. I could totally see it now. But no, all joking aside, obviously they're with us for a reason, right? All of us have our babies for a reason. I don't know why she looks purple like that when I'm dressing her. That is not her coloring. Oh my gosh. It's maybe just because of the way I'm holding her. Oh. Oh, come on. Now her arm's going to give me a problem. Come on, Olive. This is probably the wrong outfit to be doing, like, dressing her on film. Sandra, what year were you from? What year are you from, Sandra? Okay. I think that's good. This outfit smells so good, too. And I didn't wash them. Usually I wash everything. I told Sherry that. I was like, usually I wash everything that I get. Even new stuff from the store, I wash. But when I got her stuff, it smelled so damn good. I was like, hell no, I don't need to wash this shit. I don't want to wash that smell away. It smelled really good. All right, So, I didn't wash anything that she sent. Not anything. Okay. Come on. There we go. There's your other hand. This is going to be, it's going to look cute on her, though. Because, like I said, these are the best type of outfits for this baby. It really shows off her figure. Her shape. Which is so cutie patootie shape is what it is. Cutie patootie. Now, where does this go? Okay. Okay. Ooh. There's one. Let me pull that over. It's adorable, but you guys, I think you guys already know that. If I feel that, like, after the, like, that's too tight for her, those pants, I'm going to change them. So it's like, why wait? And put her unicorn booties back on. I don't know. What do you guys think? Well, I got to put her mitts back on. Well, I could fold this over. That's what I'll do. Yeah, that's cute. Sometimes I'll use the mittens that are on the clothes. Other times I like the look of, putting my own mittens with it. But these are cute. These will do. I think. I mean, I'm going to see after let's see. And then we're going to have to look for another headband, I think. Which, oh no, I think that one matches pretty good. She looks adorable. This outfit's like perfect on her, the size. But I'm worried that I don't know. You know. I'll be worried all night that, like, she's being, squeezed. I know. But she does look adorable in it. It's like the perfect size. I just wish it didn't have this type of waistband. Maybe I could cut the elastic out of it. To, like, just have it. It's because it has this elastic band in it. I wonder if, no, I think it's attached to the pants, though, like here. Yeah, no, I can't keep this on her. I just can't do it. I just can't. It's too tight. It's too tight. It's too tight. Yeah, it's not going to work. It's not going to work for me. Maybe for Olive it works, but for my mind, it ain't going to work. All right. So, you cooking anything tonight or what?
I don't know, maybe.
I really want to take that mini turkey out.
Then take it out. I'll take it out. It's not gonna be tonight.
No, well, obviously it's frozen. I mean, what are you gonna do with it? So yeah, this would be really good. I feel for like smaller than a preemie, like
Well, with pizza tonight.
Oh, that's right. Jason made homemade crust pot. What are they? Dough crust. He made homemade crust for dinner. This would be good for smaller than preemie, in my opinion. So I don't know. Yeah. So that's all right. We're gonna just change her whole outfit, guys. We're gonna. So now I'm thinking. I can't get this off. Now I'm thinking, see, oh, I really loved this outfit too, the print on this and everything. Oh, that's all right. We'll find her something else. Okay. Let's I mean, I'm getting a full fucking lint over here. All right. Let's find you something else, Olive. How is it? We're only at an hour? We're only at 1 hour? How dare I? I can't end it at an hour. Okay, so yeah, so that outfit is not going to be staying probably because it doesn't fit no one. So should I try the Kate Quinn on her, or should we put the pink bunny outfit, or should we try the ballerina gown? That would look really pretty on her. I think I'm gonna. I don't know if she look good in the purple though. That's the thing. Let's try it. I don't think it's gonna really fit her. It might. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Whoop! Come on. Don't slide down now. And I'm not unbuttoning all this, so it's going whoop straight up. Straight up now. I don't want to say it like that because that would do no justice to Paula Abdul. Straight up now, tell me, are you really gonna love me forever? Oh, oh, oh. My mom used to love that song when we played in the car. What are you eating, yogurt again?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we hear the scraping, so.
Gotta get it all.
Yeah. Get to making those pizzas.
Can I make coffee?
Yes, I wish you would. That's what I was calling you for, actually. But you didn't hear me because you probably had headphones on.
I didn't know you were calling me.
Yeah, because you probably had headphones on.
You sure do.
Jason lives with headphones on. He has to be listening to music all day, every day. All right, this I think goes.
I like music.
Yeah, well, I did my 3 months free of Apple Music. So far, so good, but I gotta remember to cancel it when the free trial is up. So as I always say, Kate Quinn sleeves run short. I don't know what it is with these companies. Their sleeves run short, so you can't even use the fold-over mitts unless your baby has like tiny, tiny arms. Okay, so she's small, and I can't fold the mittens over. Why do you do that, Kate Quinn? And then Carter's does the pants that are like shorts. That's just do not.
Can I make is regular okay? You want me to make blueberry?
Blueberry, please. I don't like the regular coffee.
I'm just trying to stretch it.
You don't have to stretch anything. I'm ordering coffee. It's today. All right.
Take it on the road.
But I don't think I'm going to get blueberry again.
That's the way you want it, baby.
All right. You're going to copyright me. Stop. Please stop.
The 80s rule.
Are you listening to Air Supply?
The REO Speedway.
Oh, that's right. Air Supply.
Burn milky white.
All right. All right. No. All right. Nobody. Okay. Can you please stop, please?
All right, sorry.
All right. I don't know. Some people might like it. I I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out now if this is going to work because it won't. Let's see. It's a little baggy. What do you guys think? I don't know. I'm not too sure about this either because I can't. See, I don't like the bunches. If it fits her in the leg, it's cute. I mean, it'd probably be cute if I put some. I don't like this. I think it's just too. This is too much. This is too much. Like if there was a zipper here, this would have that. You know, I was thinking I could tuck it to make it look like, you know, two pieces, but because of the slinky material, it's really not going to stay that way, you know, like that. No, she deserves something better. She does. So, third outfit change. Wow, we're just going at it, right? It's better than me having to change her again later when we're done. I'd rather just do it now. So, third option is the gown. We're going to do the gown, I think. Gown or Carter's bunny outfit. I think we're not having any luck with the pants stuff, so let's try the gown. Now, with the gown, I know it'll work, but I want to put her socks back on. I'll save this one for the new baby. I got to put her socks back on. Let's get your socks on. Okay. Because under the gown, I don't know, even though it's knotted, it's a knotted gown. I just like to keep socks underneath. Okay, we got one sock, two sock. Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Anybody remember that game? Jason liked that game, right? Huh? Hello?
What?
You see what I mean? You're like walking right in front of me and you don't even hear me.
What's up?
I said you had that game, right? Rock'em Sock'em Robots?
Yeah.
Was it fun to play Rock'em Sock'em? I never had
I
that.
don't remember.
You don't
I
remember?
played it in real life.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. You're right. Not in VR land. We had this is gonna be big in the neck, but we're still gonna put it on her. Who remembers Hungry Hungry Hippos? I mean, they do still they still have it out, but it's not the same. Yeah, it's yeah. they don't it's not the same anymore. I mean, it was so cool when it first came out. Hungry Hungry Hippos. I remember asking my mother for that game. I loved it, but you know what? It made so much noise. I would not like Jack asked for that for a few years. He asked for that for Christmas, and we got him something else, so we didn't get hippos. And then when he was like, I don't know, 14, I felt really bad, and I asked Jason, like, should we get him Hungry Hungry Hippos? And he's like, now you're gonna get it for him. I said, I don't know, you know, because I don't know. I felt like he shouldn't miss it because he really wanted it. But I don't know, like the noise level. I mean, I don't know. It's a really noisy game. It's fun, but it's very noisy. And then another one, how about Operation? Operation was another a popular game. I love that game, actually.
What was that game that like you had to fit all the puzzle pieces in time?
Perfection.
Yeah. And otherwise
everything pops out.
That was a good one.
Clue, we played a lot of Clue. Obviously, like Connect 4 and all that. Sorry, Trouble.
I never had Sorry.
No?
No.
Wow.
Or Parcheesi, nothing.
Parcheesi I never had. I don't even know what the hell that is. We had Yahtzee, but that was when we were older.
I think Kismet. Yahtzee we had.
I don't know what that is. Battleship was fun.
Oh yeah, Battleship, sure.
Yeah, nobody liked to play with me because I always sank their ships. I remember Johnny saying, "That's not fair, Sandy." And then
Pacino, that was like
who?
an adult game.
Yeah.
Pacino, but I used to love Pacino. Play Pacino especially on holidays with all my family.
Pacino? I never heard of that. I heard
Pacino?
Yeah, bocce balls. That I heard of.
Well, bocce, yeah.
But I never. What is Pacino? Is it a card game?
It's like bingo, but with cards. But a card game.
You never told me about this.
Oh, it's a lot of fun.
Oh. Thanks for telling me.
We should get it.
Yeah, do they still have it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember Melbourne?
Yeah, Melbourne.
That's a good one.
But I'm thinking like of kids games that we used to have. Like from, childhood.
We used to have a play Stratego.
You guys played weird fucking games,
Well,
man.
we were boys.
Yeah, but okay. So my brother's a boy, but I don't know.
What about Risk?
Risk, yeah, we did. Yeah, that one we had. But no, we didn't really like the game of Life and Risk. We didn't.
Life.
Nah, we didn't do that shit. We played like.
Life was hard enough.
Yeah, we played. Yeah, we played like How about Topple? Anybody ever have that game? Topple.
Ants in your pants?
Yep, ants in your pants. Don't break the ice. Oh, we used to have Don't Spill the Beans. That was a favorite of my sister's. Don't spill the beans. I'm trying to think. Twister. We love Twister.
I was too fat.
Yeah, but I'm talking about. Come on, I'm talking about like when I was, I don't know, 7, 8.
Yeah, so am I.
I mean, I was chunky, but I still could play.
No, I couldn't.
Come on, yes, you could. You just didn't want to. You're probably just embarrassed.
I didn't really start getting heavy till I was in like third or fourth. No, about fourth grade, I started getting heavy.
Yeah, well.
That's when my grandma died.
Oh. I mean, I always.
Nanny, poor Nanny.
I mean, I don't know. I always was, I was never a thin girl. I mean, I was always had, but I don't think I was like fat till like.
You were thick.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely didn't have the typical figure for middle school or high school. But anyway. All right. But I still got all the boys. Yeah. So, Anyway. Come on, get to making that pizza, will you?
I gotta take it. I should take the dough out. It's gotta warm up for a couple hours.
Oh my God. Then what are you waiting for? Warm up for a couple hours.
That's right.
I'm fucking hungry now, man. What is the purpose of that? Tell everybody what the purpose of that is. Don't tell me I put this gown on backwards.
Why it warms up?
No, yeah, why do you...
Because it's hard to stretch out and retain its shape when it's cold.
I mean, shit, if I knew that, I would have taken it out when you were out. I mean...
Well, it's not even 2 o'clock here. Dinner's at 5.
Okay, who's talking about dinner? I'm hungry. We have early dinner around here. Anyway, it'll get warmed up. You want me to stretch it out? You want me to sit on it? It'll warm up real quick.
That's all right.
It'll be warmed up in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think this is it. I just have to do a little...
Do you mind if I sit down over here?
Little tweaking. Go ahead. I'm just tweaking the gown a little bit. But it looks really cute on her, Sherry. It's adorable. Oh, my God. So now we know that they fit. That they fit her. Now, but the sleeve, again, you can't... I mean, I could... Let's try it. Okay, first let me tie the bottom. I mean, obviously it's super long, but I'm going to tie a knot to where, her feet are. So... I'll tell you, these copper pearl gowns never fail me. I love them. Love them, love them. And I wish I would have gotten these when I had the boys, or at least Danny. Although, I don't know if what's your name? Jason. I don't know if, I'm just joking, I'm fucking with you. I don't know if Jason would have allowed it, though. Would you have allowed these type of gowns for Danny?
Who knows?
Who knows?
I don't have any say in anything, it seems.
Yeah, sure. Right. Anyway.
I don't know.
So
I don't know.
they have
baby warm.
yeah. And it's easy for diaper change at night. You just untie this. Oh, remember who was the worst? You think out of the three of them for nighttime wipey changes? Because the wipies get cold, and we didn't get a wipe warmer till who? Ethan.
Just Jack. It was
Jack had one.
Yeah, but it was like a waste because they like dry out.
Oh, that's right. That's right. And then that's right. And then with Ethan, we tried one time when we ran out of wipes. It was an emergency. We didn't have a car. The closest place was the dollar store.
Oh my God.
So remember, so we went to the dollar store to get baby wipes, and Jason said they were like dryer sheets.
Yeah, that's what they were. They were like dryer sheets.
It's terrible.
It was terrible.
Well, you do what you got to do. I mean.
Yeah, just at one time. But...
Yeah, I mean. That was when, you know what? Oh my God, I think of all the places we've lived. I mean, that place, it was good because we used to take long walks down to the corner, and on the corner they had this Rita's icy shop. What was it called? Rita's. And oh my God, they what do they have? What do they call it? Gelatos, right? It's like a gelato. They give you like half. It's really not Italian ice.
They're good ices.
It wasn't really Italian ice.
Water ice.
It was water ice?
I think that's what they called it.
No, it was very flavorful though. It was not like hard ice. It wasn't like, it was almost like a slushy ice. They were able to put it together. Like if you wanted half vanilla, like soft serve ice cream with the cherry ice or whatever flavor you pick, it was really good. I think they call it gelatos. It was really, really good. And so we would walk down there, and it also gave you a nice walk with the kids and the stroller and, going down there. And it was nice. Over there, they actually had the dollar store, so we would look around there sometimes. So they had the dollar store. Oh, remember that pizzeria they had there, that Italian pizzeria?
No.
Yes. Oh, my God. At the end, right by... So it was the dollar store on one end, and then that was next. The pizzeria Italian restaurant place was right next to the pet store. Remember the pet store that they had at the end?
I just remember the pharmacy.
We would go in there with the birds.
The pharmacy and the dollar store over there.
Oh, okay. Well, no, there was the pet store. Well, I used to go walk without you too with the kids.
I remember walking 5 miles to go see my mother in the hospital.
You did?
When we lived in Highland? Yeah, I did. A few times.
That wasn't Highland. Oh, you mean that was the road? That was.
I remember when we lived where we had Ethan.
Yeah, that was the road. That what town was that?
Hyde Park.
Yes.
Oh, Hyde Park.
It was Hyde Park.
Yeah, no, my bad. Yeah, I walked.
Melanie knows where Hyde Park is. Hey, Melanie.
I would walk from Hyde Park to Vassar.
I wish you could have walked to the pastry garden. Got me some cannolis.
See my mother.
So you walked how long?
It was. I can tell you right now.
Melanie knows where Vassar Hospital is. That's where Jack and Ethan were born, at Vassar, and I'm sure she knows. The other places. St. Francis is right there too. The hospital. Although I think St. Francis wasn't like you. They didn't have a maternity. I don't believe at St. Francis.
No.
All the babies were born at Vassar. St. Francis was more for what? Like mental health, I think, like psychiatric and
I think they had a trauma center there.
Trauma center, stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's where they land with the helicopter pad right there in the top.
Yeah, I think so.
To lift, people off to Valhalla or wherever else they had to go. Yeah, but Melanie knows the area over there. And she said the pastry garden. When she put that in my comments, I was like, yes, that's the name of it. I couldn't believe that somebody else knows what I was talking about. That is so cool, right? That's so cool how you can relate to somebody. Like, they really know what you're talking about because they know the area and they know the things around there. So then, well, I'm trying to think. What was around there? We used to go up there.
It wasn't Highland?
No, Highland is where Crystal and Sean used to live.
Then
It was Hyde Park.
oh yeah, you're right.
Um,
So from there to
oh, he's calculating how
I'm just
long he
curious.
walked from. When was this though? You left me with the kids?
to 2.5 hour walk.
Why couldn't your brother pick you up?
Why?
Or
What do you mean why?
or your dad? He was already with
I don't know where he was. I just wanted to
with
go see
bitch.
her.
He was already with the bitchy woman.
He wasn't with her when my mother was alive.
So why couldn't your dad pick you up?
I don't know exactly why.
Maybe he was already up in Connecticut or something, or he didn't want to leave your mom. Maybe.
I don't remember exactly why, but
Well, when you got there, was anybody there?
no. 6.7 miles each way.
Yeah, it's a long walk.
Well, when you want to see your mother and she's sick, that's what you do.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't the last time you seen her though.
No, but you never know, So
Well, at least you got to see her.
yeah.
At least you knew that was towards the end.
You know what I was happy about?
What?
That before she passed away, she got to see me then.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I mean, well, yeah, it's a huge accomplishment. I mean, yeah. But she's seen you thin. You got the surgery when Jack was only like 2. No, 1.
I know, but I'm just saying that,
You were thin before she got sick.
well, she was sick for a long time, but before like the end. But I'm saying,
Well, she was in the motorized thing, okay, in Pine Plains, but that was because of her knee surgery. She didn't have to go for dialysis yet or anything like that with her kidneys. She was still going down to Yorktown to see that stupid that doctor, and then she wasn't going to dialysis yet. She was just having her knee from her surgery with the knee, and they fucked her up. Remember that scar? How it went up and like around and then up.
Well, that's because she fell.
Oh, that's right. Oh my God, do you remember that? Oh my God, do you remember when your dad they came home from, I don't know, shopping or whatever, and he left your mother in the car because he left. So the way the driveway went, it was rock. It was all like cobblestone rocks, right? And when he went, he pulled up to the front like of the door area, and so he. I guess he didn't put it in park because he had to go to the bathroom so bad. So he stopped the car. He didn't realize that he had not put it in park. He went in, and then how did we know that we went outside? Oh, because she was calling him, and we went outside. The car was rolling backwards slowly.
I don't know what happened.
We didn't know what to do.
He must not have put it in park.
Yeah, well, we didn't know what to do. It started rolling backwards, and she was in the car. She couldn't jump out.
I guess, oh God. No.
And behind her is like after the driveway is a drop. And I mean it's not a huge drop, but I mean
it wouldn't have been good.
It wouldn't have been good, but it wouldn't have been like it. It would have been like she wouldn't have got killed or nothing.
She would have survived, but still.
Yeah, but it would have been a bad crash. The car would have landed straight on the rear end, like this way. Maybe a little inclined.
Stanley!
Yes, yeah, so she was screaming, Stanley!
He ran. He must have ran and jumped in the front seat.
No.
Or maybe I did it?
No. She reached
down.
down.
And hit the brake?
She hit the brake until you went there to put it in park. But she was smart, but she couldn't do it. She did it with her hand.
Well, yeah.
She couldn't move because of her leg. She couldn't move because of the knee. So she leaned over quick when with all her might she pressed on the brake with her hand. Yeah. And then Jason ran around and put the car in park. That's great. That was crazy. Oh my God. Oh my God. How about when? Oh my God. Now we're going to tell car stories. How about when we lived in Pauling and you got stuck on the rail when you were back?
Yeah, that was a sharp drop.
Oh my God.
I almost backed off the driveway.
Do you want to tell the story though from the beginning, how it even started? Go ahead.
I don't remember how it started. I was in my dad's van and I just started backing down, and I
But you
was never
gotta,
very good
all right,
at
but
it.
you gotta give them the scene. You gotta set
remember.
up the scene. They don't know how the driveway
It was
looks.
just
Or the
it was like a very, it was a
All right, I'll
very
tell them that. I'll tell them the driveway that we had to the house was a hill. Okay, uphill.
several hundred
So
feet.
you would have to before, like, we would have to take a running start with the car to actually get all the way up the hill, or you get stuck halfway sometimes. Okay, especially if it's snow or ice or anything like that, you gotta really
Yeah.
just go up. Okay, and it curves a little bit, and so there's that like short silver like metal guardrail going across so you don't go over the cliff. There's a cliff that goes down, and then there's a house down there, okay, their yard. So Jason was taking his dad's van, okay, I don't know where he was going, I don't know what that was, maybe sandwiches across the street, I have no fucking clue, probably going out for smokes. For some and so he, instead of, like, there was a platform, a little platform up by the garage area where if there wasn't another car there, you could kind of do like a 3-point turn, right? Like you could,
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
so that you can go face forward down the hill instead of having to back down it. So he's in his dad's white work van, okay, with one, what was there, 2 little windows in the back, no windows on the side.
Yeah.
Okay. So he starts backing down, and for whatever reason, he went too far over, and he got caught on the little guardrail. What, it went underneath the car, right?
Yeah, it was the piece of angle iron that got caught underneath the van, and I couldn't move, but it stopped me from going off the side.
Yeah, so it was stuck. So the wheels on that side were rolling, right? But there was
Yeah.
nothing underneath. And
Yeah.
and then what happened? Your dad came out?
He said, "What the hell are you doing?" Yeah, that was bad. That was
Let me
dangerous. That was,
let me try a pacifier on her while we're talking.
there's been a lot of car stories. That time
Oh my God! Wait! Before you tell them,
so
I want
many wrecks.
wait. Hold on. I want to tell them while we're on polling. I want to tell them about that time when we had to go out and when the thing was a sheet of ice and I couldn't get down it. So that same driveway, okay, picture this, guys. You're gonna laugh your ass off. This same driveway. I can't even believe I'm telling you guys the story, but what the heck, you know? So that exact driveway, okay, with the curve and everything, and we had to go out, okay? And so I was scared to walk it, okay? So my father-in-law says, hold on, I'm trying to look for pacifiers. So my father-in-law says, you know what? He had these like traction things that you attach to your shoes for the ice.
Spiky strips.
Yeah, spiky strips, okay.
Spiky strips.
So he's like, put these on your shoes, you'll be fine. You just go slow and, whatever. And I was still scared. I put them on. I was like, hell no, I can't do it. I can't do it. Because it was steep, that hill, and I was scared. I was like, no, I was scared of falling on my ass. So I came up with a plan. If it was my plan or you came up with the plan. Or we both did.
Know.
I had to go out. I had to. It was something I had to do. Okay, I couldn't miss it. So
it was probably just going to Walmart.
No, we weren't. We were going to Lake George or something. But anyway. So so I said, okay, what if you tie a rope around my waist? Yes, we did this, okay. So we got rope, he tied it around my waist, and I got one of those big black garbage bags. And I sat my ass at the top of the hill on the black garbage bag. And yes, and I had the rope around my waist, and Jason was holding the other end of the rope. I can't even believe we did this. So I'm sitting down, and I'm scooting along, and he's guiding me down so I don't go off the cliff myself. That should have been on America's Funniest Home Videos. I'm sorry. Anyway, looking back on it, it's hysterical. So we were doing good. We were doing good till about midway. Okay, and then no. I started going down quicker than Jason could walk. I started really going like I'm on a sled. So I'm going to think like Christmas Vacation when he's going to Walmart and the thing. So I'm going straight down, and I pass Jason, and I'm like, wait,
Or I passed you, you mean?
no, I passed you because you were walking slower than what I was going down.
Yeah, but you were already ahead of me.
Yeah, I was ahead of you. I passed you, and then that's when you let the rope go. Don't you understand? First, we were even, all right, or I was even a little behind
Oh,
you
I see.
as you're holding the rope.
Oh, now I got it.
And then I started going down quicker than you could walk. So I passed you essentially. And that's when I was screaming. I said, I don't know what I said, babe or something. Hell, I don't know what I said, okay?
Yeah.
But I was going down quicker than he could walk, and so that I didn't pull him down, he let go of the rope. Listen, I made it down. I don't know. I had to get up off my ass once he met me down there and walk a little bit of the ways. But I'll tell you, what an experience.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Speaking of Lake George, do you remember when we went there with my mother? I think it was with my mother. And didn't she come with us?
Yeah, her and Michelle one year.
Yes, that's right. Now I remember.
That's when I worked at BMW.
Yes, you worked at BMW?
Yeah,
When?
You know I did?
With the bikes?
No, with the cars.
Okay. We'll talk about that later because I have no clue what you're talking about. Do you remember
That's how I got the RV rental. That guy there hooked me up.
All right, too many memories at once. My brain's going on fire here. I want to stick with the one first of Lake George, okay? Do you remember? So I was with my mom, and we're on our way to like the wax museum and stuff. We're going over there, and we passed by this house that's on the road, and I see all these dolls out on the lawn, okay? They were like Patty Play dolls, all standing in all different areas of the lawn. And I'm like, look, there's dolls all over the place. What is this place, you know?
Yeah, man.
And it turned out we pulled in. The grass was overgrown. It looked like a little shack, okay? And it was next to a house. And the lady comes out. And I said, do you have a doll shop here? And she says, yeah, I have a doll shop. Would you like to come and look? It looked like it hadn't been opened for years, okay? So she opens the door. She tries to turn the lights on. They're all flickering. You know, there's a couple that went on. Some didn't. And I'm in there alone. Well, Jason came with me. I don't know if my mother went in there. So I'm walking around, and I noticed there was a lot of dolls that I recognized, okay? Faze Hispanos and Middletons and all kinds of dolls, okay? But the atmosphere was like there was like spider webs in the corners, and the lights were flickering. And when you pass by some of these dolls, okay, and you look at them, and you were the only one in the shop, you know, it was a little, at one point she even said, I'm going to be outside. Let me know if you need any help. Who the hell does that? At that point, I was like, we better get the fuck out of here because something ain't right. Okay. But we passed by a lot of dolls that I recognized, but I just started to get like, I don't know, that like intimidating, right? It was very intimidating in there, right? Hello?
What?
You're supposed to be listening to me.
I'm sorry, I just was listening to a good song. Sorry.
Okay. In the shop, and we're walking around, and the lady says, at one point she even says, I'm going to be waiting outside, let me know if you need any help. At that point I realized that something ain't right. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Don't you remember like an eerie feeling in there? It felt like very intimidating, like there was nobody else in there. The dolls were in there. It was kind of weird. I don't know, but I did see dolls. But she was like, would you do you want to buy anything? And I felt bad because like there were dolls in there that I liked, but honestly, I would never bring a doll home from a place like that. I just wouldn't. Something didn't feel right, you know? And her prices were high. She wanted like full retail price, and they were out of their box, sitting in that shed for God knows how long. So no. But it was nice to see. And then there were other places where I got that eerie feeling. Remember that museum in Hershey? That walk through, you don't remember where it was walk through and you just look in the different rooms, Like it was fenced. It was like a real museum. And then in one of them was a giant Zap doll in a chair. You don't remember that? Oh my God. So I was just, they had like little toys and Matchbox cars and strawberry shortcakes and stuff like that. It was like a museum for all different 80s toys and all different dolls, right? So I walked past, I'm like, okay, I could do this, but it still, it was a little dim in there. Me and Jason were the only ones in there. And we're walking down this maze, and each time you turn the corner, you have a different room that you look in, okay? And it has a fence in front of it, but it's, you could reach in, but why would you want to? But anyway, so I'm walking, I'm walking, and it was the wrong thing to be up that close because the next room that I looked in had this like queen's chair, it looked like a big, throne, and sitting in the throne was like pow was this huge Zap doll with a blue dress, blonde hair up to here with curls and a bow, and piercing blue eyes. She was by Bettine Clem, I believe, or yeah, I think that was her name. But what's the doll's name now? If anybody remembers that doll, because they sold her on regular market. A very expensive doll, though, huge doll. Oh my God, I'm trying to think of the name of that doll. Maybe I'll think of it. I don't know. She was beautiful, but it was just because of how close up I was and how big the doll was that it kind of caught me off guard. And after that, I was kind of like, I don't want to stay in here. I just didn't. It was huge. It was a huge doll. So I said, let's go. He's like, are you sure? Because we could go this way. And I said, no, I want to get out of here. So then now a good experience with the dolls was the doll market in Carolina. Remember the doll market?
Yeah.
When we stopped there on our way home from Florida.
That I remember.
Yeah. After we left Florida, after we were living there for like, I don't know, we lived there for a year, 18 months, something like that.
Didn't we hit it on the way down?
No, on the way back. Because I remember I brought a doll home for your mother. So I bought her that bowling doll,
Didn't
remember?
We look on the way
bowling
down,
Lee Middleton. No, they were closed.
Ah.
So it was nice. They had like a separate showroom where there was discounted dolls, maybe dolls that weren't that they were older and they couldn't sell quick enough or what have you. So those were in a separate area. I don't even think I looked through there though. It was set up more like a shoe store, I feel. Like it was just it was weird. It was weird. But the main doll market, when you go in there, it's very nice. They had it so that, I don't know if it exists anymore. I don't know if it's still there or not. But they had it so that you walk into this big open room, but then there's like, what would you call it? Like pods, like throughout the showroom of different displays. Yeah. Okay, I couldn't think of the word. Pods, little display pods. No, yeah, display areas where they keep like each different artist dolls. So they had Lee Middleton and the Lloyd Middleton and the whatever, Zaps, goats, whatever. Then if you go further, they have glass. Why can't I think of it? Glass cabinets, I guess, right? See-through cases, right? The glass cases with the, that they have to open them with the key. And I remember looking, and there was all of the Atlantis Hempstead dolls.
Yeah.
All standing, all in a row.
That was a hell of a series.
Yes, they're beautiful dolls, amazing dolls. And if you could get your hands on one or two of them, you're lucky, okay? They are beautiful. Their outfits were elaborate, human hair, wigs, and just beautiful, beautiful faces. However, when they were all together, standing like that, and then they had them above as well, standing in the case above that one. So there's one ground level, and then they had another one where your eye level. I couldn't do it. I was started to just tense up. I got anxiety from it. I think when there's too many, you feel outnumbered. Even though they're dolls, but they're made to look real. They're made to look like humans. So even though they're not real, you still get that kind of I don't know. At least I did. Now, some people can have thousands of dolls all over their house. I mean, I knew a lady, a lovely lady. Oh my God, am I going to be able to think of her name now? She owned, Faye with dolls and stuff, out of Georgia, right? If she out of Georgia, Faye, do you remember? Do you remember Faye at all? That I got
I
the
know
dolls
the
from?
name, but I don't know where
That
she's from.
Donna, remember Donna?
Yeah,
Cool. She
maybe.
actually started getting them from her, and then I started getting them from Faye. And I would talk to Faye. She was an older woman. I don't know if she's still around, but um, her house. Okay, she owned her doll shop. She used to make beautiful hair bows. I remember. Oh my God, I used to buy them by the bag. Beautiful hair bows for the toddlers. And pageant dresses. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going like really cuckoo now. Anyway, so her house was covered in dolls. The whole stairway, she had a huge, big master like stairway case, like going all the way up and around that winded up to a platform, and she had them all lined the steps, each side of the steps, standing up and whatever, all the way up. She showed me pictures, and then in her um, living room, she had the fireplace, and then she had them all standing around the fireplace and sitting on the couches and all everywhere you went. There was not a place that she didn't have a doll at. Okay, just it was the dollhouse covered. I mean, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I couldn't live in there. I could not live in there. I don't know if I would even be able to walk through without saying I gotta go. Okay, that's just me. Now, at one point in my collecting, I did have a lot of the standing masterpiece dolls, which they were all like against one wall. Do you remember that? They were all against one wall, and they were cute. I loved them. It was around when Jack was a toddler that I had all them, so he would like play with them too. Not play with them, but like go up to them and touch their hair. And he was always nice with the dolls. Jack grew up with the dolls, and he doesn't like them now. I remember I had a standing masterpiece Snow White and Cinderella. He loved Snow White. He would go up to her and touch her hair with his pacifier in his mouth. He would touch her hair and just stare at her eyes. He loved that doll. He would give her a hug. I don't. That's another one that I lost. So I don't want to start getting into negative stuff. Okay, about all the dolls I lost. But yeah. So wow, we just went around and around and around. You have any other stories would you like to tell before I
Not today.
close up? Well, not today. Just one more car story, maybe. Come on, for Tony and Kevin.
I mean, just the time that I left work and it was a snowstorm and I slid off into it was on 84.
You gotta speak up.
Forget it. I don't want to tell you.
What?
Nothing. It was just I slid off into the rest area, off into a ditch, and you know it was a truck stop rest area, and I was buried. The car was buried. It was a Dodge Neon, which is a tiny little thing, and I wound up trying to dig myself out with a snow broom, a brush, a snow brush with the other end.
This is on the highway, guys.
Yeah.
Was this a Taconic?
No, this is Route 84. The other end, a snow broom, like one's a brush, the other is an ice scraper. So I was underneath the car trying to dig myself out with the ice scraper part. Meanwhile, there's people passing. Nobody asked you for help.
Nobody stopped on the highway,
stopped,
seeing him trying to dig himself out. He was underneath the car.
I was underneath the car trying to get myself out. Finally, after an hour and a half, I dig myself out. I finally make it out onto the road. 10 seconds after I make it back out onto the highway, there's so much ice, I skid out, hit the guardrail, airbags blow out, all the windows blow out in the car, and that was it.
Oh my God.
I said, I'm not driving anymore today.
So how'd you get home? Your dad didn't come get you? Oh.
Towed it.
No, but, you sat in the car when they towed it?
Yeah, well, no, but I sat there and waited for the tow truck, and I sat up in the cab with the
Did you were at the rest stop?
No, I stayed with the car.
Oh, I thought you said you were at a rest stop.
I was, initially.
Was there any lot lizards?
That's where I first skidded off.
Was there any lot lizards there that could have helped you?
Who?
A lot lizard.
What the hell's that?
If you know, you know. they're just like hose that hang around truck stops
Not,
and rest
not
stops.
during a blizzard.
Well, hey, they got to make their money too.
Yeah, I guess.
Rain or shine.
My hoe better have my money.
Yeah.
Through rain, through sleet or snow. Not so.
Hey, a job's a job.
Not half, but all
Job's
my
a
cash.
job, right? Job's a
If you
job.
don't, I'll put my foot right in her ass.
All right. What the hell?
Sorry.
Where are you getting that from? Come on, man. This is still adult channel.
Sorry.
You know Jenna watches this, right? All right. I think I'm gonna change her headband quick because I don't think this really matches. So you guys got a bunch of stories today. Look at that. So I think she looks cute in this, but I think I'm gonna try a different headband on her. This one would match perfectly. Or
remember.
this one. Go ahead.
No, just from being so tired when I work Con Ed driving. When I used to have to drive 100 miles to work in the city, and I swipe. I lost two side view mirrors in one day.
My God.
I swipe one going down and one going back home. So tired.
Oh my God. Well, yeah, because you're working double shifts, and then you're driving all the way. How many hours of the
100 miles each way.
That's super crazy. But the pay was good, so you know. You do what you got to do. I needed my dolls. What can I say? But no, I didn't like when you worked double shifts or overtime or nothing.
It was a lot of money.
It was a lot of money, but But I needed to go shopping. I needed to go do things. And I couldn't do them if you were at a double shift. I hated that, especially if Jack had to go to the doctor or I had to go somewhere.
Well, I wouldn't, if he had to go to the doctor, I wouldn't work it.
Well, your dad would take us. Your dad took us.
Oh, yeah.
Because we lived upstairs from them. We were renting the apartment upstairs from where they were renting. That was after we came back from Florida, after they sold the house in Fishkill, that was a big mistake.
No, it was not.
They shouldn't have sold that house.
I'll tell you why. Because they sold it right before the housing market crashed in 2008. They made like $80,000, $90,000 in the house.
Yeah, but you'd still have it. We'd have it.
Yeah, but they would have. The value of that house would. If you held on to it.
Right.
Sure.
What does it matter if you're living in it and it was passed down? Who cares?
It turned out to be a good investment. And they saved a lot of money. They made a lot of money off.
Yeah, they made a lot of money, and then we blew a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, easy come, easy go.
No, yeah, but all right, sure, whatever. We had fun. Fun while it lasted.
Well, that's what you do when you're young.
Lobster tails and
pina coladas.
Pina coladas. Living on the beach. That's what happens. That's cute, but I don't know. I think I like this one is softer with this, maybe. This I feel is too loud. Takes away from the gown. I think it's going to be this one. This is my absolute favorite, by the way, Sherry. I love this headband. I love this. I don't know what brand this is. I don't know if you know what brand this is, but I love this one because the fabric is nice and soft. Like some of the other ones are very stiff, so it doesn't lay right. What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
What are you singing? You thinking?
Yeah.
You thinking out loud? What are you doing?
Singing.
What song you listening to now, or you don't want to share?
More Than Words.
More Than Words. Oh, Sherry would like that song. Wait, who sings that again?
Extreme.
Extreme. Remember that song, Sherry? More Than Words. I'm sure everybody remembers that song. I don't know, but that's like a...
It's a ballad.
Yeah, you need a Marlboro Red for that. All right. So, what do we think, guys? This is the final... You know what? Let me turn this because this match is perfect this side. Although I'm probably going to get linty on my black sweater, but we'll see. Let me see. Is it going to... Probably. But it matches so cute. Look at that. So she has on her gown. And I think we're going to stay with this headband because it doesn't take away from anything. I could actually even get maybe a tan one or a brown one. That would really work. I didn't think of that. You know? That would probably be a good idea. Sherry, you know what else? Where's that other one? There's a headband in here that I didn't think I would like, but I'm keeping because I think it's really cool. This one. I love this one. And this has the yellow in it, but I don't care. I love it. It's really pretty. I love that one too. This one as well. This is really pretty too. Love that. Do you think we should try that one or leave the pink? I think the pink is cute with this. Although I do like this. I don't know. I'll play around later. But here's her final look. Oh, let's get her little. I can't. You know what, guys? I need pacifiers for her. I have to find some. I did find some on Amazon, but I gotta wait. And I want to get her a personalized like Jack's pacifier holder that says Olive on it. And then Farrah might be the new baby because I'm hanging on to that name. I absolutely love that name. Okay. What's the matter? You tired? What do you keep huffing and puffing about?
I don't know. I'm just old.
You're bored. You're old. You're tired. Did you notice I completely cleaned the kitchen and the bathroom?
Thank you.
Yeah. I told them I was giving you a break today.
Thanks.
You know what though? I didn't mean to clean like that crazy. I said, you know what? Let me just put the dishes in the dishwasher. And then I couldn't stop. I was like, no, this can't stay like this. I wiped everything, all the back counters. I did the drain board, cleaned that all out.
Good.
Did you realize I even organized the spices in size order? Above the stove. I did from tallest to smallest.
They have to go in the pantry anyway.
What? Well, they look cute up there.
All right, well, whatever.
Oh, you make coffee?
Yeah, what do you want?
Yeah, I'd like some. I'd like some fresh coffee if you can. If you can't, then it's fine. I'm not going to be too much longer on here, maybe 10 minutes. We told a lot of stories today. So this is her final look. She's got her little bow with her pacifier on it. And I think this is a good headband. I think it is. And let's see the finale of the gown. Yes, perfect. Look, it's a little long, but I don't care. There's her legs and then her tail. I love this gown on her. Thank you again, Sherry, for this gown. It looks absolutely perfect on her. And now we know I love the gowns on her. Love the copper pearl gowns on her. I'm going to have to get a couple more when I can because these are absolutely stunning on her. And there was one that she had when I had her last time that had all flowers on it, different color flowers, and it had a big yellow flower in it. And you guys know that I hate the yellow, but that gown I would get again because it looks fabulous on her. I have pictures with her in that gown on Instagram. If you go all the way below on the bottom, you'll see her in that gown I'm talking about. So these are the perfect size for her. They fit her well. They're soft. I love them. This is perfect for her, Sherry. Like, perfect. So I think she's going to be a gown baby. I think I'm going to... See, I'm good. I'm happy I did this today because I was planning on getting her other pants outfits, but I think I'm going to get her a couple more gowns instead. So we'll do that. I'm dying for that blue bow gown, seriously. And it's like white and it has the blue like bows like this all over. Oh, sorry, honey. I poked with my nail. You okay, Olive? You're right. Has blue bows all over it, and then so that one is like the top of my list, and then there's another one that's the top of my list that has swans all over it. It looks gorgeous, and it would go perfect with this because this is the ballerinas, and then like the swan princess, to maybe have my other baby in one and her in this one, or like the blue bows, and then get something that matches that because I have right now matching gowns so that if they wear them together, they won't clash. I have a solid color. I have a floral one. And what's the other one? Jack has a couple gowns, but his are more expensive, but that I will never get rid of. But I'm curious as to what I have for gowns here. So I need pacifiers for her, and then her name clip, and then Farrah's name clip. I think I'm going to name the new baby Farrah. Do you like that name?
Farrah?
Yeah, we've had...
How about Lara?
Lara. No. Larry might like that. Larry is Sherry's man. So, they like Pearl Jam and all those things like my
man.
sister likes.
Rock on.
Yeah. Rock on, Larry. So I have this color, which is more like a peach, it looks like on here. So I have that one. Sorry, Olive. And then I have, maybe I only have two more. Wait. And then I have, this one I've had forever. I think, Sherry, I think you got me this, I think. A long time ago, that one. And then this one you got me when I got Laura. I love this one still. I love it. And Olive would look great in this one as well. Oh, definitely. So this is the other print that I love. And they have another floral print, kind of similar to this, but a smaller, I think, flower pattern that I want. So that one, so see, like, if one of them wear the flower and one wears the solid, then they're all good. Kind of like, she's in the print, and then maybe get, I know they have a more of a pink, like this color pink one, solid. Maybe that would be the best way to go. Do I have another gown? No, I don't.
Dead or alive.
I don't have another gown.
Wanted.
I thought I had 4.
Dead or alive.
But I have, Jack has 2 gowns, a brown one and a baby blue one. The brown one is Copper Pearl, but the blue one is a different brand. So I only have these 3 gowns. I don't sell the Copper Pearl gowns, so I don't know what's going on with that.
Sometimes it's not for days. The people I meet.
Let me see.
Go the separate ways.
I'll just look quick in Jack's drawer to show you, because I want to show you the brand.
Bottle that you drink.
Yeah, I think the brown one is Copper Pearl. I believe. These are so soft. Yes, so the brown one is Copper Pearl. I mean, this could go for a girl or a boy, but I keep it in Jack's wardrobe because he doesn't have much stuff. And then this gown, I love this brand, guys. It's a little pricier than the Copper Pearl, but you can get a sale on it. They're all the same style, just like Copper Pearl, but these just have the 3 buttons on the top. And again, they're the tie on the bottom. And they have the fold over mitts, but they are so super soft, like softer than the Copper Pearl. They're like butter. They really are like butter. And this brand is called Upton Avenue. Here, let me just, I know it's backwards, guys, but Upton Avenue. And their logo is a lemon. And this is 0 to 3. It's bamboo with 5 spandex. So it's super duper like buttery, really nice. Like I would get another gown in this. They have a green one I would love for him, but gotta wait for that. So he has brown, blue, and then he has his 2 Kate Quinn rompers and the teddy bear outfit he has on. That's it Jack has. So 4 or 5 outfits. This one is my most favorite on him. Will never go anywhere. This is the giraffe print Kate Quinn. This is really, this is worn. You could see I washed it a couple times. And I bought this used on Mercari because I just loved it for him. And then I bought him this one when they had the sale. And that's the green with the fox on it. So those are his 2 Kate Quinn outfits. Oh, and he has this blue pastel Kate Quinn. So he has 6 outfits then. I'm watch first another sale, guys, because I might do, I don't know, it really depends. I'm really trying to build the baby's wardrobe like more personalized to them. So some of these things I may not use. So Sherry, I might just send it back. No, I'm just joking. But we'll see. We'll see. But anyway, I really want to sip my coffee, but I don't want to risk anything getting on her. We're going to go because it's at 2 hours, my usual time. If anybody has any preemie pacifiers or knows where I could find them, I don't want the honey bugs. I want actual baby pacifiers that I can make into magnets, but I need something that's small enough for her face that doesn't cover her nose. If anybody knows where I could find those, please let me know in the comments below or email me. My email is always in the description, olive.littlemeatballs@icloud.com. Thank you so much for joining me today. And if anybody finds any cool baby blankets for boys, let me know. I'm looking for something muslin material, or a bamboo material, but those can get kind of like, those don't lay right sometimes. The muslin blankets are very like airy and light and not, difficult to maneuver and stuff like that. The bamboo blankets can get kind of heavy, but yeah, so I'm gonna look for one for him, something teddy bear maybe. We'll see. Thank you for listening to all our stories today. It was so nice to have Jason come and join us today for our talks of car wrecks and and all kinds of funny stories. I know you guys were laughing your ass off when I was telling the story about me sliding down the driveway on my ass, right? So leave comments below. I love your comments, all of them. And I was going to say something and now I forgot. But anyway, so again, shout outs today to Kathy and Lisa, always my girl Christina, Amanda over at Wawa's Angels Nursery, Suzanne, Sherry, Alicia over at Padme Padawan Little Reborns. And am I leaving anybody out? I hope not.
My boys, Tony and Kevin.
Tony and Kevin and Larry. Can't forget Larry.
And
Even
Larry.
though you don't really know Larry yet, and Larry. And of course, little Ellie, if she was watching. And Jenna, thanks for watching my videos. So comment below. I love seeing comments from everybody. Love knowing who's here watching the video. It's really nice to connect with people. And I so enjoyed doing this video for you today. I hope you enjoyed the changing of the olive. And yeah, so I'm going to pack up, I guess, that the box. And I'll let you know when I'm shipping that box. That was going to Mimi's nursery. And I believe I still have your address from last time, but I'll double check. And if not, I'll get in touch with you. So go check out those channels, guys. I'll list them in the description below as well. So you can go check out these cool people and watch their videos too. And yeah, I'll be back either Thursday or Friday, not tomorrow probably, because I have things I gotta do tomorrow. But so no video Wednesday. I'll either be back Thursday or Friday. And then we will do this again. So until then, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your Wednesday, your hump day. And I'll see you soon. So goodbye, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, tell your friends, and I'll see you next time on Little Meatballs Nursery. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care.